Hello everyone, welcome, this is Battlesy. This is all the Cathay changes coming into the latest patch. First and foremost, the Cathay technology tree has been changed and separated into the likes of military and 2 provinces. Longbow Riders are now recruitable at tier 4, all commandments have now been buffed in that the Jade Dragon Edict is now giving growth. The Sea Dragon's Edict is now for all settlements within the province, not just a single one. Fire Dragon's Edict has not been changed, but the Storm Dragon's Edict has had its corruption slightly tweaked. And lastly, the Iron Dragon's Edict has a construction cost reduction for all buildings in the province, which is massive, alongside an increase of research rate. Gate Masters have a pretty large buff towards them. Not only do they give 6 into the parent army melee defense for every unit, they also now have the Jade Standard, which gives another plus 10, which is genuinely actually bonkers. I was really surprised to see this because this is 16 melee defense for your army for free. Implacable Spirit, which is the exact same that the Chaos Dwarves have, where if you stand still for long enough, you gain a ton of bonuses in range. Century of Metal also provides a ton more missile strength and reload time reduction for your ranged units. And our 3 more skills, we have Volley Master that gives us restock and armor piercer missile damage, alongside having Celestial Hunter and Protective Oversight. And as you saw at the very beginning of this one, we have the Preparedness Drill, which gives us plus 6 melee defense, or you can go down the route of having more ammunition. So now I would say a Gate Master is pretty much a must-have for any army you're using now. And now moving over to the Alchemists, we now have the Sky Lanterns as a new mount for them to use. We now have magical attacks for your entire army, alongside this providing more bonuses. And now we have a new full buffing tree for the Alchemists as well. We've got the Student of House of Secrets, which gives us speed and cooldown reduction, alongside armor and the plus 90 potion. We have the Alchemical Wrath giving us range, which makes sense for the likes of the Sky Lantern. We also have Living Forge giving us more ammunition, plus Winds of Power reverse capacity. And lastly, the Harmonic Anchoring, which gives us a potion of healing, but also makes us count as yin and yang. So if we're hovering above both of those types of units, we'll get a ton of bonuses at the same time. Alchemists can now provide armies armor and weapon strength, and you can see the values are the likes of 10 weapon strength for the army and or 10 armor. And lastly, for the heroes, they have the new tree of Attuned to the Heavens, giving Winds of Power and Reserves plus turn, cooldown for law spells, melee bonuses and melee attack, Trusted Counsel for research rate and construction cost reductions, and finally spell intensity of plus 20%. Sky Lanterns have had their Eye of the Dragon change, where it's more focusing towards trying to buff your range units, and can buff both yin and yang.